Welcome to the Ultimate Ironman series from level 3 to the max cape. Can this reformed hoarder conquer it all? Let's find out. Good morning. Let's see if we can go under this this tunnel. Oh my god. That was like my first time save with agility. Very cool. Looking forward to more of that. Alright, well we're heading on over to talk to the Imcondo dwarf over here. What's his name? Thurgo? I can't remember. Well, we're gonna find out in a moment. Doric, huh? That can't be right. Thurgo. And I ran to the wrong dwarf. Very nice. Very, very nice. This is why you should always have quest helper open. Learn from my mistake. But on the bright side, we're going to be able to use that agility shortcut again. Get that dopamine hit a second time. Oh, right. Thurgo is the one that's on the side of the peninsula by the church. Another inventory spot freed up. Just walked over to a... Can't lower my camera anymore, but it looks like it's his belly. Might be out. Absolutely. That's the way that I judge people. When they give me pie, if it's good pie, I immediately know they're good people. Let's go catch our first impling. I hope I can catch this with 5 agility. 5 hunter. No, you need 27 to catch the babies later. Like, what is this? Like, he's highlighted? I don't have any entity hiders on. It's the weirdest looking ghost in the game. Pirate's treasure done. Let's see what we get in the box. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's our first ring. Look at that. All right, well, excellent. Probably gonna sell this emerald. Oh, I just noticed that ghost dropped bones. That's funny. I wonder if it counted as a random event. But that's usually only other people's random events. I don't know. That's an inventory spot free. All right, I don't have any food, and I need to run through that ice chain area. So I'm gonna go grab some cakes, cut down some oaks while we're getting our run energy back. That's 7 cakes. That should be enough. Let's head back down there. 27 wood cutting. Oh, we can now make the canoe fire making. That is 100 run energy. Let's do it. I'll probably have to drop whatever's here. An acorn? Can we grow that yet? I've never been excited to get an acorn before. You need 15. I don't know. I'm going to do the dumbest thing and hold on to it. Always feels bad to drop the bird's nest, but we'll see. All right, this is looking pretty spooky. Hopefully these pirates are friendly. The muggers are not, I guess. All right, time to start running. I think we need 2 of these. One for this quest and one for the other one. I forget what it's called right now. Okay, that's one. I'm just going to hop world so I can get another one really quick. Oh, man. Okay, apparently that was a mistake. We're getting attacked by this one, so that should prevent these ones from attacking us. Very nice. 2 ore. All right, time to make our way out. Goodbye, cake. Doing some mining on the account. All right, I'm going to drop the saw and the knife. That should be easy to get back if I need them. Look at that, we got a ruby. Be able to sell that to the store for not much at all. That's crazy. We're going to sell this to the gem store. Assuming it takes uncut gems. It might only take cut gems. I don't know. Let's see what we could sell it for. 70 coins. Oh, better than nothing. Doric's quest done. There's 1300 mining. 18 mining. Excellent. Let's go do Goblin Diplomacy. It's been a long time coming. Oh, look at this. Melee strength +1. Stab. Okay, this is like a big upgrade for my steel. Can actually... Yes, I can. All right, cool. I'll wield this until I'm done. Change our quest helper to Goblin. Starting Goblin Diplomacy. I wonder if they knew that I was going to end up having to kill a bunch of their fellow goblins for armor. Oh, there actually is some. Okay, cool. Let's move way faster. Okay, that's 1 down. 2. I feel like a long time ago there were none in crates. They were all like, you had to gather them from killing the goblins, but maybe I'm wrong. Fashion show, okay. Yeah, the contrast isn't very good. Spacebar, spacebar, spacebar. Doing a crafting, very nice. 5 quest points for that. Yeah, that's how you know it's one of the beginning quests. Gold bar. Where I could sell for. Oh, 7 crafting. Dang, I wish I would have read it. Oh, wait a second. Are there any imps around here? Actually have a weapon. No, I'm not going to waste time on it. That's Night Sword done. Massive 13k smithing. 29. Wow, iron 2 hands. Very impressive. I think this is like the most outdated skill in RuneScape. Like you can make iron at 29 and then it's like ruin. Full ruin takes you to like 99. I don't know if any of you played Classic, but it was very expensive back then. Not that many people had over 85 smithing. I think you had to get the rune full helms from greater demons out in the deep wilderness. Like there's like a spot in the deep wilderness. I think that was the most common way of getting it. It's like right here. You would go up there and you would farm the greater demons for the rune full helm. I know that you can buy the chest from this shop here. I don't remember if you could buy the legs from the leg shop. Maybe that one had to be made by players. I could have sworn the full room cost like 1,000,000 gold back then. I know that a room battle axe costs 400k. Oh my god, I keep forgetting to make the blue-right limbs for the diary step. Wasting this precious resource. Some blue-right. Like our first item here. Boom. Blue-right limbs. That's our Falador easy diary task. Time to drop those. The pickaxes. I'm sure we don't need it. This other stuff as well. I'm just gonna go ahead and drop the acorn, unfortunately. Man, that felt really bad. Oh my god, our first genie. Okay, what are we gonna use it on? Can't do herb lore. Will this actually get me a level? No, I'm still gonna do it. Alright, construction. Time to clean up our inventory. We shouldn't need either of these. I'm gonna hold on to this to sell it. I should just drop this. Let me see if I can recover this builder's outfit. Okay, you can get these back by searching the crate in the Tower of Life. So we're going to drop the builder's outfit. That's weird that you have to destroy those. All right, cool. I'm still going to hold on to the beads. I'm holding out hope. All right, let's cut down some oaks and get 30 wood cutting. Oh my god, you can't start the fires anywhere. All right, well, let's go find a place where we can start lighting these. See if I can do it over here. I wonder if we can burn it down this road. That'd be ideal. 32 fire making, 30 wood cutting. Can now cut willows. Another bird nest. Maple seed. Unfortunately, got to drop them both. I don't think I've ever gotten so many bird nests. Very bizarre. Can now use an adamant axe. Nice. Oh, and look at that. 300 total level. 35 fire making. Can now burn teaks. As soon as we get 35 wood cutting, we're going to go cut some teaks so that we can get 50 for Wintertodt. Another bird nest? What the heck? And a clue scroll. Yeah, I'm not going to do it until we get the clue box in the house, but honestly, it's crazy how many bird nests I'm getting. It's another bird nest and an easy clue scroll. Well, gotta drop it. Bird nests would be pretty cool for like a fresh main, because I mean, they're expensive. They're like 5k right now, but I think they scale up to like 8k, but like you get, I don't know, you do a little bit of wood cutting and maybe get 100k and you could buy a bunch of stuff. Way better gear. Another bird nest. Wow. I think we're at like 10 now. 35 wood cutting. Can finally cut teaks. All right, so this is gonna be my last oak line fire on the account, if I can help it at least. We are going to transition to doing cutting teaks and burning those until 50 so we can start Wintertodt. But before that, we're going to switch over to doing our daily agility course. I'm hoping to get 40 today. No, I will get 40 with our 40 something laps. And I'm hoping to get 40 marks of grace so I can buy the back. All right, let's head on over there. We're gonna get over there by doing the home teleport. Then we're gonna take the canoe to Edgeville, and then we'll run over to the Varrock rooftop agility course. I think this is one of the coolest things about RuneScape. Like, the world is gigantic, like absolutely gigantic, but they've got all these ways to get around, you know? Like the canoe stations, the balloons. Wow, look at that. Back into Varrock for the extremely exciting rooftop course. I feel like I have noticed the difference from 1 to 35 or 36 agility. It does seem to drain a bit slower. Oh, general store, right? Is this a general store? Yep. All right, can finally sell our gold bar. And for now, I'll hold on to everything else. Sell these gloves. 37 agility. Gnome stronghold shortcut. I wonder if that's the one that goes down to the barbarian area. That's a useful one. Time to take a break. Get something to eat. Do some chores. Pick up some leaves. All right, see you soon. 40 marks of grace, so we can buy the back item now. Being a bad boy, Rio. There it is, 40 agility. Can now do the Canifis course. We are now free from the Varrock rooftop prison. So that's all the agility I'm going to do for the day. I've got some tasks that's going to come up soon. All right, so let's go head over to Falador and get our first graceful piece. I like seeing everything being like red, like everything's like way scarier. What is this? What is over there? Oh, I see. That's how you get the wine of Zamio. I didn't realize that there was an agility thing here. I wonder what you need to do it. Oh, I see. You have to do the Falador achievement diary. Okay, that's actually pretty sweet. Would that even be faster? I guess, yeah. Because if you're like banking wines of Zami, you could like quickly go between the bank here and here. Yeah, that makes sense. That's pretty cool. I had no idea. It must be, well, it's probably not new, but let's view our laps. What have we done so far? So we did do a ton at the Gnome agility course, but we're sitting at, let's see, 120, 128, 129 on the rooftops. So maybe we're at something like 150. Oh, here it is right here, 41. Okay, cool. Yeah, so 41, 83, 84, 90, 170, 170 laps so far on the account. 10 marks. What about this? All right, 40. Look at that. Collection log, graceful cape. That puts us at 3 on the collection log. I only remember getting 2. Oh, Rocky. Yes, of course. All right. All right, let's see. We're going to go from 2 kg to -2. Let's see. 330 to... Okay, so apparently it doesn't help with regen. 38, 40. Okay, so an extra few seconds. All right, let's go get 50 fire making. All right, so we're at the teak tree. We have to burn 634 of these teak logs in order to get to 50 for Wintertodt. I'm going to make the tough decision and just drop these beads, even though I've been holding on to them forever. And I'm also going to drop my Marks of Grace, because after we get done with this, we're actually going to go do some dangerous stuff in the wilderness. I'll leave that as a surprise for you guys, probably like 30 seconds from now. But yeah, it's going to be immediately after this. See you when we get some more fire making levels. There's level 40 fire making. Get my first medium clue scroll. Can't do it though. 40 wood cutting. 45 fire making. Can now burn maple logs. Nice. That is 45 wood cutting and another bird nest. Can now cut maple trees. Huge. Eventually we're going to do some forestry and get the log basket. That'll make a big difference with a lot of different tasks, like veil totems and construction mahogany homes. It's 50 fire making. Finally. Now we can enter the Wintertodt. We also got 47 wood cutting. We're going to stop here. I'll finish these logs, and then we're going to head on to the next big thing. The next thing is going to be pretty big for the account. All right, our next goal is 44 prayer, and we're going to be getting at the chaos altar in the deep wilderness. I'll be using the boneyard method. Fill the entire inventory of big bones, run them to the altar, and hope that nothing kills me on the way. Since I'm still 1 defense with only 10 hit points, I'm taking the least dangerous route possible. Bones here give 350% XP, the same as using a gilded altar with both burners lit. On top of that, there's a 50-50 chance the bone isn't consumed, which makes big bones worth about 105 XP each, roughly 3000 XP per inventory. To get 44 prayer, I'll need 18 full inventories of big bones. That means everything I'm carrying has to go. We're stopping at level 44 because 50 prayer is the highest requirement for any quest. And once I hit 44, I can get the rest from quest rewards alone. The Chaos Altar sits deep in the wilderness at level 38, and since I'm an Ultimate Ironman with no access to banking, I've decided a death pile in Edgeville. That way Rocky can stay safe and sound with Probita until I unlock house storage for him. And just to add some stress, I'm wearing the Graceful Cape, with nowhere to store it. So part of the challenge is seeing whether I can get 44 prayer without losing it to some random PKer. Alright, let's get started. Alright, it's time for our first death bank. We are going to not pick anything up, so we're going to lose this 700 coins, unfortunately, and the steel axe and all this other stuff. The only thing we're going to try to keep is the Graceful Cape. We're also going to be losing Rocky temporarily, so it's time to say goodbye. Goodbye, Rocky. Oh man, it's heartbreaking. Gotta hurry on back. I think we can get an axe from this guy. Okay, let's go cut this canoe. Back at our death pile, we're going to drop this bronze axe. And the only thing we're going to pick up, so sad. Really want to keep those coins and those tablets. But the only thing we're going to pick up is this Graceful Cape. Alright, let's see. What's our weight? -4. Very nice. Alright, let's do it. Goodbye stuff. I'm going to go this way. I'm going to use the Soul Wars portal to get back to Ferox Enclave. I did not invent this path, but I'm going to put it up on screen. So it's going to be from here, up here, over here, down here. Oh, you want to cut through here. All right, so cut through here and back up like this, straight up. Then when you're out of green, go up to the altar. I'm just going to yellow this first one. Hopefully I don't regret it. Very spooky. Okay, we're pretty close to the boneyard. It should be just up here. That is the bone that we care about. Gonna lock the tile, but run back. That's our first set of big bones. Now we have to do the fun part. Hop worlds, grab it, run back. Hop worlds. The aggro range on these is actually not that big, it seems. I was thinking it would be harder to do this. Alright, looks like that's as far back as they can run. It looks clear. Grab one, run back to the safe tile. Hop worlds. Start recording again once I start making my run back to the altar. That was scary. So it took me quite a bit of run energy and I got hit twice. Got all 28 bones, but we only have 3 health left. So I think I'm just going to sit here, recoup some run energy and some health. This will get easier, I bet, after I get 22, so I can double my hit point restore rate. Ferox Enclave is like right over here. Way faster, probably just to restore my stats. The next time I do it, it won't be as bad. I did some testing on aggro range and all that. I have a lot better idea, so I shouldn't take damage next time. Alright, got our stuff restored. I'm gonna go the long way just so I get the experience this first time of the route. And my logout button ready. Oh no, not so bad. I'm not looking forward to doing those wilderness tasks. I am planning on doing all the wilderness tasks, like a lot later. But yeah, I'm not looking forward to it because of how the Ironman, or the Ultimate Ironman, rules work. This will be my first hot take on the account, but I feel like the way the death mechanics work in the wilderness for Ultimate Ironmans is pretty ridiculous. I feel like you should get your most 3 expensive items should death pile on the ground for an hour. And if you're protecting item, then it should be 4 items. Or if you're skulled, you know, whatever, then only 1 item. I don't see why it has to be the way it is. How does not having access to a bank mean that when you're in the wilderness, you should lose all of your items to the other player? I could probably use a sandwich, actually. But will she still be here when I have room for it? Let's find out. I definitely don't want to lose my inventory. It took me at least a few minutes to get this. Had hop worlds 28 times. But basically I found out that it only takes like three worlds. So you could just go to your world switcher and then find 3 that you like. Just keep switching between them. All right, let's see if anyone's over here. Nope. Looks like we're good. It's kind of spooky that we have some bolts here. Let's get this done quick. She scared me popping in there. Getting a ton of levels here. And that is almost 19 prayer, 10 to 19 basically. Just from one trip. All right, well, back to do another one. See if we got anything cool. Excited for 22. One cool thing about doing this is like, look, I can only be attacked by people up to level 33. There's probably not going to be that many PKers at level 33. One big pain point is, since I have my graceful cape and I don't want to lose it, I can't die with the Zammy wine back there and I need to get back faster. So that's going to make the trips a bit longer. I'm going to save my run energy till I get back to the boneyard. All right, we're back to our safe spot. Let's start the clock. All right, we've got our bones. Let's head back over to the altar. I didn't see the zombie. All right. It's a Juco. Just avoided. Tip in case you didn't know. When you're going to use bones on the altar, always swap your left click to be used instead of bury. Saves you a lot of effort. All right, time to keep our eyes peeled. We're in the danger zone. We got to zoom in, unfortunately. Let's do it. We got a level. You got a myth cape, so I'm sure you can't attack me. All right, that's another inventory done. Let's head back. We got 23 prayer from that, so 19 to 23. We've already gotten 6.6k. Or actually, I started with about 1k, so 5.6k. Got those jukes. Just about back right now. There's my safety spot right there. And about 12 minutes, so we have 16 more to go. It's going to take about 3 hours. Yeah, sounds about right. Well worth it though for 43 or 44 prayer. That's going to lock a lot of the game. Make a lot of things a lot easier. All right, time to get another inventory. Ready for the next inventory. It's 24 prayer. It's 25 prayer. 26 prayer. Level 103. We're safe. 27. This guy's too high to attack me. He wanted to. Do you see him changing directions? Ooh, he wanted to, but he couldn't. Oh yeah. Sucker, I'm only 7 combat. So 123 with some pies. Was out here with the bofa, or is that a, no, that's not the bofa, that's the crossbow. It's getting spooky out here tonight. I still have 8 minutes on my death pile. I probably could go get it if I wanted to. I don't think it's worth it. Back in the danger zone with another full inventory of bones. Level right there, got 28. Combat level 8, level 29 prayer. Another inventory down. All right, we're back. Another level up to 30. Another level, 31. Can enter the monastery, cool. That means we can get monk robes now. I think there's also some diary achievements in there. All right, time to get the next one. 32 prayer coming up. There it is. See if we can get another one with the same inventory. It's 33. What? Did you see that? Oh my gosh, there was like 8 uses on one bone. That was crazy. What would that be? That would be like 1 out of 64 times or something like that. It's 2 to the 8th power, so 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 256. That'd be like 1 in 256 chance that would happen. There's 34 prayer. Levels this guy 88. All right, that was the first run that we did where we didn't get 2 levels, so it's gonna start slowing down quite a bit after this. The chaos altar again with another full inventory. This one should get us 43 prayer, and there should only be a couple more for 44, I think. All right, let's do it. This unlocks so much of the game. Protect from melee. Check out how it looks in a second. Protect from melee. Heck yeah. It's going to make picking up bones a lot easier, actually. Alright, here we are back at the safe spot at the boneyard. So now that I have 43 prayer, the whole area is safe as long as I have prayer points. So let's see if this is actually any faster. I've been really looking forward to this. Over the last 17 runs, I've had to swap worlds so many times. I think by the end of this, it'll have been like 500 times. I don't want to waste too much run energy, so maybe I'll stick with 3 to start. You know what? They're kind of spread apart, and there's not much prayer points. I bet you it's just faster to keep doing it like this. Second to last. Only 1 more to go. This is definitely the hardest I've worked for prayer in a long time. On a main, even on a fresh account, you could probably save up the gold to get the bones for 44 prayer in like 5 minutes. They're not just saving it for the gold, but once you have the bones, just buy some worm bones, maybe to stay on the cheap. Head on over to Remington, use someone else's house. Done it over really fast. Surprised that guy didn't attack me. At level 9, every NPC is basically a PK. Alright, we're back at our save spot. This limit tile is as far as the skeletons can walk. Been pretty busy. I'm happy that I did it at this low level. Since I was like 8 to 9 the whole time, the highest level it could attack me was 47. That's 44 prayer. Yeah, this guy's dying. 10 combat. I got worried there for a second. I feel like this guy wants to kill me. Alright, we're done. We better get out of here. Actually, hold on. It'd be rude not to. Rest in peace. Normally we'd suicide here, but since we have our one and only prized possession here, we have to walk back to Ferrex Enclave. So I'll see you when we get there. First long wilderness task. So let's get our money from the coffer. Pull out our 11k. So we now have 44 prayer, which is huge. It unlocks everything. All the quests are going to be doable now because, like I said, we should get enough quest XP between now and the time that we get the quest cape to get 50 prayer, which is the max prayer that you need for all the quests. And we have 50 fire making for Wintertodt. But before we do Wintertodt, we need to do a little bit more prep and we need to do some more quests. Today, that's what we're going to be focused on, getting Wintertodt. Now that we're done with prayer and Rocky is safe with Probita, it's time to get back to the fishing trawler since we don't have a pet and get that diary task done. We want to get the Ardoon cloak before we start. Easy task completed. Oh, that's pretty cool. I don't like this swaying thing. Much better. Okay, looks like we failed our first fishing trawler. Time to start the Dwarf Cannon quest. They only take the best of the best, but they offered a position in their ranks for some random level 10, and the reason is that they're being overwhelmed by level 2 goblins. This is clearly the apex of gaming. Okay, well that's one down, 5 to go. Let's see if I can survive. Bring some cake. It's a lot easier. Either I got really bad luck with the first one or they really wanted to draw that one out. Time for some more cake. Doesn't look like the guard did too well. Like he's already completely decomposed. Like how long did they wait to come check on this guy? Like not only did he die to goblins, I mean look at this blood everywhere. But he's been up here for so long he's decomposed into bones. Like clean bones, look at these. I'm not gonna labor anymore, but yeah, it's pretty crazy. We're gonna take him back. The finest lieutenant they had and their regiment of the best was overwhelmed by level 2 goblins. Look at this agility coming in handy. Good thing we leveled that up. Oh yeah. Unlock the assault. Minigame teleport. It's unlocked now. Let's give it a try. Yep. Alright, we're good to go. It's time to start favorite waterfall quest to get our combat stats off the ground. 14k, I wonder where that's gonna take me. Maybe to 30. Look at the kid's face. Like they got the eyebrows and everything just right. Look how incredulous. We got our trusty steel axe back from Bob. Feels pretty good. Look at this loser not knowing. He's dealing with an elite player that has 43 prayer. He's got no chance. Yep, walk away. We bought Chronicle back, 5 teleport cards. So I'll be able to teleport. And we also bought a rainbow scarf for Wintertodt. Oh yeah, that's peak fashion. Look at that guy. Get out of my shot. Now we're talking. Just a bit of trivia about classic RuneScape. A long time ago, there were no banknotes. So like, you can go to the bank and you could pull out, 3 cake notes or 1,000 or 2,000, whatever. Well, back in the day, there were no notes in classic RuneScape. Over here, there were a few vendors. There was a fishing vendor, an ore vendor, and there may have been like a woodcutting vendor. I can't remember. But they would trade you certificates for like, say you had a bunch of coal in your inventory, 28 coal. You could trade in 25 for, I think it was 5 certificates. I think it was like 1 to 5. And that's how you could trade players lots and lots of items. Before there were notes, you would give them certs here and they can come and exchange those certs for the ore or fish or whatever again. Just some fun trivia. Time to train some magic. Let's go confuse some ducks. Oh yeah, that duck is confused. All right, get out of the way. I'm gonna confuse some ducks. Ah, dang. All right, gonna confuse that duck. Okay, that duck isn't allowed to be confused. Let's see, can I do these ones yet? Yes. That's level 5 magic. Alright, are there more ducks over here? Not more ducks. These poor ducks are going to be extremely confused by the time I leave. Let's go confuse some guards. Back to the ducks. Save some prayer. 6 magic. 11 combat. We're trying to get to 7 magic. We only need to do 2 more casts, it looks like, just to hit 7. And that is... Well, let's stand back so it doesn't cancel my level up. Have to cast it on a guard. 7 magic. Can now enchant sapphire jewelry. I can't believe 1 charcoal resulted in all of this damage. And that mission accomplished, huh? Okay, excellent, yeah. I wish I was passionate about anything like he is about whatever it is that he's cooking. Yeah, good point. Soggy bread coming up. Sliced oranges that have been dyed purple. And spiced maggots. Spicy maggots. Cool. we got our Slop of Compromise. We can't bring some items into Glaril's tomb, so we're going to drop some more valuables here, and we'll have 10 minutes to get them back. All right, let's run. Make sure to top off my Ren Energy and my prayers. All right, let's try not to get one shot. That would be nice. All right, we got the amulet and the urn. Time to pick up our items. It'd be nice if RuneLight had a little counter here for your table items. That'd be nice for our ultimates. Let's go back upstairs and collect our items. Should have turned off my prayer already. And there they are. I've never done this before. I've never stored an item on a table. That was really cool. I'm excited to experience this game in a whole different way. Looking forward to more of that. Save some Ren Energy so we can get past the fire giants. So we can do this before our prayer runs out. Got our key. And I think we're safe once we get over here, if I recall. Pretty cool they reuse this room for the Song of the Elves. Waterfall quest, massive amount of strength and attack XP. Some other stuff we can sell. We're going to keep the 2 gold bars to make the games necklaces so we can get to and from Wintertodt pretty quick. Wow, 30 strength and 30 attack. 27 combat. Wow, we advanced 16 combat levels. Awesome. Well, that felt really hard earned. I had no idea that the Chronicle teleported you to the Champions Guild. I'm going to sell our diamonds and mithril seeds. I'm going to hop worlds to get some extra gold. 800 each. Very nice. What would it be if I sold both? 740. All right, I'll min-max it. Look at this massive upgrade. Plus 15 melee strength. Oh yeah. Stab or slash? What do I have the most of? Looks like stab is a winner. 2 fletching. We're out here cutting down regular trees so we can make some headless arrow shafts. Gonna be here until 2100. That is 3 fletching, 4 fletching, 5 fletching. Gonna make short bows. 6 fletching, 7 fletching. And we have our arrow shafts, 2100. Gas mass storage. All right, time for our first boss battle. 2s, hitting the 2s. All right. A 3, oh my god. A 4, a 6. Oh my god. Wasn't long ago where I couldn't even hit a 2. Also count is growing so fast. Got our distillator. Oh, just noticed we're over 1 day time played already. So 1 day, 1 hour. Be a nice time to review where we're at so far. So almost 28 combat, 433 total level. We're sitting at 360k total XP, pretty crazy. 19 quests already completed, 30 achievement diaries. Let's look at our skills. Attack and strength up at 30. We got that 44 prayer, that's absolutely huge. 20 construction, that'll be helpful for getting 70 at Wintertodt. 40 agility, that's also huge. I also have 1 piece of graceful. 50 fire making for Wintertodt. Yeah, so we're off to a really good start. Finally got our feathers for our arrowheads. Now we can craft those while we're walking around. Time to. With the first section of RFD. Let's use the Slop of Compromise on them. There we go, the first part's done. It's a lot of XP, 1k cooking, crafting, and farming XP. Plus probably the bronze gauntlets. We'll have to go check that out. Hey, 9 farming, 12 crafting, huge, 15 cooking, not bad. Yep, can now buy bronze gloves. Probably not gonna get that anytime soon though. So we need to pickpocket a rusty sword from one of these hand members for the Ardoon easy task diary. See how long it takes. Okay, we got a knife. These guys carry a lot of junk. Okay, opal, what does that sell for? Nothing. Maybe this one over here is trapped. Hey, we got a ham hood. I wonder if we should hold on to that. Probably not. I think we got this one trapped. Lydia has a raw chicken in her pocket. 6 thieving. 8 fletching. Got back-to-back easy clues. For somebody that's probably a dream. A 3rd easy clue scroll and like 5 pickpockets. Be like 20 dry now for this rusty sword. Maybe even more than that. Maybe like 50 dry. I've gotten a whole level, almost another one. We are now at cakes. I'm gonna start using double restore. Another clue scroll. This is number 5. We are gonna have to go get some more food pretty soon here. All right, it's time to get some more food, unfortunately. See how much cabbage heals. I think it's only 1 though. Yeah, it's only 1. What about the Calmancer chest? Let's see how much chocolate heals for. 3, that's pretty good. Buy some chocolate bars then. Maybe some cheese. This is getting ridiculous. Misty sword, never been so happy to get something from pickpocketing. Oh my god, finally. We almost got 2 full levels. Let's see what that means. That means I pickpocketed 207 times. And the drop rate for these is supposed to be 1 in 25. That's absolutely crazy. I went so dry. Level 9 fletching. Level 10 fletching. Can I make longbows? 11 fletching. 12 fletching. Hey, 11 hit points. 28 combat. Wish I got distracted. Oh my god, I can't believe I died to a bear. Okay, well, we gotta make the long trek back. Wow, that was really lame of me. Okay, well, on the way back. And that's Druidic Ritual. Look at that, 4 quest points and 250 Herblore XP. This is huge because it unlocks the Herblore skill, of course, but also for Wintertodt, this allows us to heal the Pyromancers. 3 Herblore. No, I forgot to record. Well, I traded my rusty sword in, and I was able to complete the easy task diary. I was extremely concerned that it would fail and I'd have to do it all over again after we went massively dry. Dang, I wish I'd recorded the moment. Teen fletching, teen fletching, teen fletching. So the king's brother goes out to far lands, gets captured by the Dark Lord, and then drinks from the Chalice of Eternity, which corrupts him, and so now he's super evil. And King Lathas's solution is to wall up the city. Like, couldn't the king just... He's gone. Can't he just go around the city? Doesn't make any sense at all. I come and confront this guy about the plague being fake, and that's enough for him to give me permission to use his training area. I think it made more sense if you got this after you did the underground pass, but I'm not complaining. And that is Biohazard complete, 1250 thieving XP. And the last thing that we needed for the Ardoon easy task diary. Should be able to get the cape now if we want. Hey, 37 thieving. So we finished all the easy tasks. We can pick up our cape whenever we want. Should have bronze arrow tips to finish off our arrowheads. We need 2100. So we finally got our 2100 bronze arrow tips. We hopped worlds a bunch of times to save money. We bought 150 per world. It's 2 pints. Gonna grab my cloak. Teleport unlocked. We are gonna hold on to this lamp until 30 construction. 16 fletching. It's time to get our Clue Hunter garb for warm equipment for the Wintertodt. There it is, finally. All right, we got the boots and the gloves. All right, there it is, dwarf cannon done. So that's 750 crafting experience plus the ability to use the dwarf multi-cannon. If you play an Ironman, let me know in the comments below if it's worth actually using one. Even as an ultimate, it seems doable because if you just let the dwarf multi-cannon sit on the ground until it, expires, it's like 30 minutes, then all you have to do is go back and talk to the guy that sells it and he'll just give it back to you. But you do still have to hold on to the cannonballs, so it's one space in your looting bag. But the primary thing I'd be concerned with is the production of the cannonballs themselves. Even with the double ammo mold, I bet you it would take a really long time. And I don't know, I guess it's like an AFK way to speed up Slayer, which might be worth it. I'm not sure. I do AFK a lot. Well, on to the next thing. Oh, 15 crafting. Nice. I can almost make the games necklace. Oak birdhouse is sweet. On our way back to doing the fishing contest, let's grab a red vineworm. We got one. Now, can I get out before my prayer runs out? Looks like I can. 17 fletching. I'm loving getting these fletching levels from the zero time multi-skilling thing. Definitely try this on your character. Always good sportsmanship. Sabotage your enemies. Take that, sinister stranger. There's your fishing trophy. And another fletching level coming in. There's level 18. Feels really good getting these for... It feels like free since we're not spending any time doing it. 18 fletching. And there's fishing contest and like 2400 fishing XP and access to the shortcut. 26 fishing. 20 fletching. 21 fletching. We're just going to finish up our arrowheads here. I've been kind of lazy. I should have gotten this done like hours and hours ago, but I kept forgetting to click on it. All right, we finished our 2100 arrows. Going to equip those. I could probably drop them, but I'm not going to. It's time to get our first looting bag, so we're going to be risking everything over here, but we're just going to go outside and kill the rats right outside of Ferox. The drop rate is 1 out of 15, so it might take a little while. We'll see. And just as a reminder, as a Ultimate Ironman, you drop everything on you. It doesn't matter if you're protecting item or, like your 3 highest items and you're not skulled, you lose everything. So the thing I am really risking is the Artie Cloak. And I think I might be risking these. I imagine there's a way to get these back, but for sure the Artie Cloak. It would also be unfortunate to lose these gold bars because I need them for the games necklace for Wintertodt. And I assume I can get this antique lamp back. Not sure, but I assume I could. All right, let's go do it. Before I do it, let me top off my prayer. I could drop a lot of this. We're gonna drop all this stuff here. Don't need that anymore. Don't need that. Don't need that. We're down just to the basics. I want to kill these guys, these rats. So let's down. Up to level 43 can attack me. It's good to know. There's another rat. Seems like there's a spawn point right here. Just gonna stand right here. I'm gonna mark this tile. It's our first looting bag. Huge. That's where it's gonna live. You're done with that. Let's go grab our coins. Get out of here. We've really gone through a lot of coins. I think I've had like 15k coins throughout this, and I'm down to just over 2k. That's all the money I have. So we're going to need 22 crafting in order to get access to game necklaces. So the next thing we're going to do is a couple more quests to get that. And we're really close to getting to go to Wintertodt. Peace of mind, I came to check on Rocky. There he is. He looks very happy and safe. Be getting him as soon as I can. Oh man, feels bad. There's a dragon impling over here. If I was on my main, I'd be able to cash in. There it is right there. Oh my gosh. I wish I could catch it. History done. We got 2k coins, which we needed. And we got 1400 crafting experience for being a very crafty detective. 18 crafting, 4 more levels to go. We are going to be moving on to the observatory quest. We need to get 3 planks, some molten glass, and a bronze bar for this quest. Let's go make some molten glass. I hope I can make it. Let me see. What would it take? I assume we could blow glass if we can make a beer glass. So that dragon impling is taunting me. Let's go to a charter ship and buy the ingredients for sand and soda ash. That's what it is, yeah. So that is what we need. I'm gonna drop this pot. I think I probably don't need this. 19 mining. Very nice. All right, let's get some copper. And after this, then we need to find a furnace so we can make our molten glass and our bronze bar. And then I'm going to get my 3 planks for Barbarian Assault. I'll pick up the ones that are on the ground. Okay, we're by the bank. Where is this furnace? Okay, I've been lied to. It's not at all by the bank. So I've never played an Ironman before. I've always played a main. So I've never needed to use this furnace because I've never needed to collect my quest items. Normally I would just go to the Grand Exchange, buy the items for the quest, and then be on my way. All right, let's make a bronze bar for the quest. Excellent. Let's make our molten glass. There's our molten glass. All right, let's go get some planks. I actually really like Barbarian Assault, so I can't wait to go max out all the rolls for the Elite Diary task. That'll be a lot of fun. Let's get these planks. Drop this pickaxe. Oh, that's a lot of planks. All right, we got our stuff. Okay, so we have to get over to the observatory by the castle wars, so got a little unlucky with the key location. It was in the furthest chest. Just died. I prodded this goblin guard, and I didn't realize he was going to attack me. But then I was reading the thing here that you could trap him here. So I thought I would do that, but he nearly stacked me out. It was like back-to-back hits with me from 11 to 4. So he's got to die. Ham would be proud. Oh, boy. Okay, it might be better to trap him. All right, let's find out how we would do that. All right, we got him right here. If I go here, will he be stuck? No. Okay, hold on. If I get him over here. All right, let's see if I can get him trapped. Yes, okay. That was easy. So we're finishing the quest. We actually got the Capricorn at Constellation, which I actually think is really lucky because we get strength experience and we also get a sapphire, and we need the sapphire for the games necklace, which is what we're going to be getting next. And there's the 2250 crafting XP. So we have 31 strength and 22 crafting, which is what we need to make sapphire necklaces. So we have 1 sapphire, but we need 2. Drop this guy and let's go get our other sapphire. So I don't have really any choices. I have to go to the Wilderness Ruin Shop in order to enchant it, so I'm going to be risking everything again. This is a good time to risk everything though. We don't have very much, we just have the graceful back. I'd be okay with losing everything else. So we're going to need a knife to cut the webs, and we should be good to go. Let's head on over to Edgeville so we can pull the lever. Yeah, it's going to be really scary because it's going to be like 56 wilderness? So level 84s could attack me. This is the most nervous I've been to go there. I don't want to lose my whole gold stack. Okay, hold on. Let's take some precautions. Let's go drop off 3,000 gold because that's a lot of money to me right now. So we deposited 3k. So we have way more than enough to get the ruins that we need to log out at any time. Let me see if there's a wilderness thing. Download this. Looks like this will flash my screen if I see another player. There's no one under me. 120, don't have to worry about that. Apparently that guy also has the alarm. Oh no, there he is. He just disappeared. We made it to safety. That was genuinely stressful. So we need 2 cosmics and 2 waters. There's 1 games necklace. There is 2. All right, so we have some really quick and easy ways to get back if we need to. Back at LMS, let's get our gold. Our massive 4k cash stack here. Some more warm clothes. It's 3 pieces. We need 1 more at least. Time to get our last piece of warm gear. Last one that we needed. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. And we have our graceful, our games necklace, our steel axe. We're completely set for Wintertodt. We have 50 fire making, 20 construction. It's been a long time coming. It's time to head on over there. I'm just gonna use the minecart since I'm already over here. There we are. We're finally here. So now that we're here at Wintertodt, the plan is to get 99 fire making and 70 construction. But along the way, we're going to be doing 45 laps of agility every day. And we're going to be doing at least 1 quest, hopefully more quests than that every day. And once we've capped out on the quests that we can do, we're going to switch over to training skills in order to do more quests. And eventually we'll run out of fire making, and then we'll talk about what we're going to do after that. But I can't wait to get started. We're finally at our first milestone here. So let's check out some of our stats. We did all of the Ardoon easy track for 28 combat, just under 500 total level, just under 400k total XP. We have 25 quests done and 1 day and 4 hours. Up until this point, we've been following the Ultimate Ironman speedrunning guide, which I'll link in the video description. But from here on out, we're going to be on our own. We're going to be doing our own thing. Well, it's time to get fire making.